Hello there, everybody. I'm Mel Allen, and this is Baseball Collector.
Yo, and hello everybody, Mike here, Baseball Collector, and hope you like my new intros. I've been inspired by Jeff, Pat Geek, to try to amp up the video quality, the production quality of my videos. No, the Mel Allen thing is pretty awesome, and that was done by Mike, whose YouTube channel is This Baseball Card Life, and he sent that to me. He edited that and did that for me. So cool. I'm a huge Mel Allen fan. I grew up listening to him. So that was really neat. And I just had to find a new intro because I hadn't been using one for a while. So I got a new one of those. I got a little mail to show off some stuff that I got in. But I want to first talk about a few things regarding yesterday's video with PWCC and my decision to no longer participate in their auctions and purchase from them. And I think it came across, some people have commented in the last video that maybe it came across that I was trying to give PSA some kind of free pass, and nothing could be further than the truth. I think all of the TPGs have questions that need to be answered, and they have some tough questions that need to be asked and answered by them in terms of the potential collusion and corroboration with these consigners and different submitters and things. And I don't know the answers to any of that. I'm not giving them a free pass at all. I just, PSA doesn't get one, BGS doesn't get one, SGC doesn't get one. They all have a part in this controversy and what's going on. And so I was just talking yesterday in regards to PWCC and the shill bidding. I wasn't really talking about and dealing with the issue of the altered cards and trimmed cards and all that kind of stuff, Slabgate, as we're calling it. So those are to me two completely separate issues, and what really put me over the edge was the shill bidding. I'm just tired of feeling like I'm getting screwed all the time, and just made the decision that I did yesterday. And so I'm sorry if that came across the wrong way. A lot has happened literally in the last few days. PWCC came out and wrote this really long statement that they posted onto the Blowout forums. I'll put a link to that down below, so if you want to go read that, you can. And if you haven't, everybody has been asking me, how did you come to this decision? You know, what's your proof? And man, I'm telling you, if you go to sportscardradio.com, and I don't follow their channel or anything like that, or listen to them very much, their podcasts, but when I found out that they had done a whole lot of research on the whole PWCC trimming, all this stuff, Slabgate stuff, I went and looked at their website. Again, sportscardradio.com. Go check that out. And literally on the front page is this thing about Gary Mosier and PWCC and all this stuff. And you read through it, and that's where I found the text threads about the shill bidding and all this stuff, and just made me sick. Literally made me sick. And I'm just like, okay, that's enough. What can we do? And so that's where the PWCC stuff ended for me. And that was all I really needed to see. So we'll see if anything else comes out of this. There's, you can go read the PWCC statement yourself. I don't need to read it to you. You can go read it and make your own, just make your own conclusion. Come to your own conclusion. Come to your own decision about how you want to handle this. I've had a lot of people supporting me and saying, hey man, we're with you, great idea. And again, I can't take full credit for that. There have been other guys that have already kind of tooted that horn of, all right, what can we do? Well, the first thing we can do is stop buying from these people. And so it's not a movement that I've started. It's just something that I agree with. And so there you go. Now I did get some cards. And what's cool is we shift from that. Seriously, Norman's over here playing with a toy. But we shift from that like kind of negativity surrounding the hobby to a couple of cool things that are going on in the hobby and things within our community. Seriously, Norman. Seriously. So we have I have two things from two YouTubers that have some cool stuff surrounding them. The first thing is from a guy named Jeff Airtime Cards. And what Jeff does, great guy. He does Sunday morning trivia. And so I get to participate in that every once in a while. And when I do, he asks great trivia questions and he gives away great cards. And so one thing I won a couple of weeks ago or whatever, I answered a question right and I got this neat Prism Derek Jeter right there. And he sent me a few extras because he knows that I'm a big golfer. He shares the same passion. He sent me a bunch of awesome Tiger Woods Sports Illustrated cards. So those are really cool. My favorite one has to be the one commemorating his Masters win in 1997. Just awesome. So that was very nice of Jeff. So that's something really positive going on in the community. And if you're not part of that, he does them live on Sunday mornings. And Jeff Airtime Cards, go check them out. I guess I should put a link down below to that as well. And then another thing that happened, I guess a couple of weeks ago, a fellow YouTuber named Scott Spalding has a daughter, Sarah, and they do a bunch of father-daughter videos. They're fantastic. Sarah is so sweet, and she has a rare illness, and so another YouTuber volunteered to host an auction to raise money to help with some of the medical stuff that she's going through. And I thought that was just so cool to see the community helping the community, and that's really what we're all about. And that was a couple of weeks ago, like I said, done by a gentleman named Raphael, who is, his YouTube channel is Hidden Gem. And I think he, raised quite a bit of money for Sarah, and that was just great. And so I was happy to participate, and I got some cards out of it, which was great. He had a few Josh Hamiltons that I kind of bid on, and that's what I won. And so he sent those to me. He sent me some extra stuff too, a bunch of great Rangers, Joey Gallo, a couple of Beltres, another Beltre, a Rugi Odor hitting 160, a nice Pudge from Ginter, and a couple of other old school Pudges. And so that was just something super cool that our community does. And if we think about, there's all the stuff with the negative stuff that's going on, the PWCC, the Probstein, the Slabgate, all of that. And we could focus on that a lot. And it's no fun. I'm not saying it's excusable or great or anything like that. But man, I wish we could just spend a lot more time talking about the great things that we do as a community for each other, the things that I see happening, the generosity that occurs all the time. I see it non-stop in this community, and it is so unique and so special, and we need to really support one another and don't take that for granted. The National is only, 8 weeks away from the National. Eric and I are planning on doing a couple of more videos in terms of national prep and just kind of talking through, I guess we call the series the National for Dummies. I don't know. But there's going to be so many YouTubers there. It's just going to be off the hook, awesome. And I cannot wait. And just think if you're thinking about the negative stuff, try to focus on the positive stuff, which is all the connections that we've made, all the friendships and the people that you get to interact with and talk to about this hobby that we all love and that we all have a passion about, which is sports cards. And so again, I'll leave you on that positive note. Thank you guys for watching. We'll talk to you soon. Keep collecting.